Alright, welcome all to Overwatch Oasis Tier 2, Week 7, and this has been one killer match we got here today. We got OwO T2 versus Eclipsed Academy. Yes, the name is cut off, and you see the only LCL there, but it is indeed Eclipsed Academy. Both these teams, very equal in skill level. A lot of people between 4th and 5th place in most tier lists. It's very debatable which team is better than who. I'll be your play-by-play commentator today, Change 6. And controlling the camera will be...
Psycho Mantis here. What's up, y'all? My favorite map. I had to come down for it. Test pause button.
You did, yeah. Pause is not working?
Pause is not working. Okay, hold on. Let me back us out to the lobby before this starts so we can fix that. Because I don't want to...
Alright.
I don't want to I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk it. So I'm going to fix that now. Hold on.
Sorry. All right. So, I was typing something there for a minute. So both these teams, for our, like I said, very equal match. And there's a couple of interesting tidbits about these teams. For example, Eclipsed Academy. If you know about Eclipsed Academy and about what their roster was originally, it was very different from what it is now. Eclipsed Academy, they were a very, I guess you could say, originally their original roster. Very okay team. They didn't hit their potential peak just yet, so they blew up their roster, or a lot of their team left, and got a lot of new pickups. And Eclipsed Academy improved in a lot of aspects, and have gotten at least to the top 5 of the power rankings. But a lot of those people they dropped, like Tank Main and Ice-T, have moved over actually to NAO management. So a lot of the original Eclipsed Academy that got blown up is on the enemy team on the side of Eclipse. So a lot of okay, pause is working. That's a poggers, which is a word that I can't believe I just said. A pause champ. So there's actually we have a lot of interesting rivalries, and a lot of, I guess you could say, a lot of these people on NAO management, they got a lot of proof here, especially Ice-T, who's on the tank here on the side of NA. So this will be a slobber knocker of a match coming through.
Real quick, Twitch chat, I'm about to take you where I like to take all of the enemy teams on this map. Straight in the well.
Oh my god. The depths. The dungeon. Oh, yeah, a lot of teams will love the double shield here. And we got something a bit interesting though on the side of Eclipsed Academy. We will see a Ryan Winston come out. A very unconventional comp actually, but we'll see if they can make it work. Also, something that's a bit interesting is Judge Dragon, who's known for his DPS, will be on the Lucio here tonight on the support with Snoops. One of the most hidden potential DPS will be on the Pharah. There's the Mercy coming out for Judge Dragon, who's seamlessly his team out of spawn so they can make the point first. Very smart play. Okay, Eclipsed Academy, they're rotating. They're gonna play point here. NA Ultra though, they're going straight in. They're rotating right at the Del Bear comp. A very smart play. You want to play aggressive with this Rhino Reese Del Bear to get the value of the Rhinar here. It's getting a bit tricky though. This Snoops on this Pharah. He's getting focused from above. A Master Link from the off angle does find Snoops. The damage war does take him out, but the damage is done. Here comes NA management. Fire Strike gonna burn Dragon, and the cleanup is there. It's only a Winston, but he will reset. But a punch kill gonna find him. Crowder did get some good ult charge there, 45% from that cleave. Absolutely a massive ult, but he'll be getting off that Winston even with that cleave. Roadhog will be the pick here. We're gonna see a bit of an interesting comp for this Ryan Hog. And even though, by the way, Eclipse, they lost that fight, Kaga is in the lead of Shatter ult charge. 70% here compared to Ice-T 60. Very interesting actually, showing how aggro Kaga has been. And Crowder with the flank, he fights Mooncat. That's actually the opening you're looking for. There goes your coalescence that was actually built up by Mooncat. But with Jet Hammer, he's not done with the fight. Dragon is taken down. But Crowder being a cat fights 2. And there goes Ice-T on the main tank. Fights the 3rd. Master Link, you're not gonna get any more picks tonight. Looking for the 4 on that reason, but the 4-5 is gonna keep Gyro Boy up, but he cannot last against a Kamehameha coming out from Roxas here. The Genji coming from Stoops. He's got 50% on the blade already. Boop! Coming from a big techno boop. That boop's in vain, son. Because Stoops is gonna take you out, and that is point control. Going back to the side of Eclipsed Academy, about 54% built for NA.
Gotta love that great hog play.
That great hog, oh yeah, indeed, Psycho. Hog plays are always the best. We saw last week of your Roadhog, we're seeing this week of Crowders. Look at this, he's already built up a hog with a shatter. It's actually humongous. And with a missed hook, that hog is not going in the well. 4K with the assist of the Cheeto Juice coming from the legit hammers.
I prefer mac and cheese myself.
Oh, dude, wait a minute. Young Dragon. He's gonna die, but he's gonna say, "So long, sucker! You killed 4 of my teammates. I get a boop on you." Dragon just being a devil on this Lucio. That was a clean retake the side of NA. There's no barrier comp. No crowd is playing really good on this hog. Doesn't do much against the double barrier right at Arisa. I knew me pop my Master Link, but there's no one in his sidelines here. Wait a minute, he's trying to rotate this
huge
pull. But he can't find anybody. Oh, indeed it was Cycle. You're right. Crowder pulls IST in the hole, and with this whole hog, he's gonna pelt the damage in. The work of this hog is massive tonight.
Young Jogan with another boop.
This Lucio, yeah, he's bloodthirst tonight, and he's up. Even with his bloodthirst, he hasn't really built a beat up yet. He's only at 76% ult charge here.
Let's take a look at Mute here. About to flank on this Roadhog right here. Let's see what happens.
I don't know if they know he's there, but it doesn't matter. Don't care. There's no hooks you can get there. And it's gonna gets the back up instantly, and with a beautiful shatter into the Reinhardt. Into the Arisa. My bad. Who's fortified? That might be a cleanup. Legit hammers though. He's not done. And with the help of Moon Cow with that fortified, that coalescence. This cleanup is looking actually real good for the side of innate ult management. A punch on his Stoops will indeed solidify that. Crowder's on the ball, he wants to touch this, and he gets the touch. Pile drive, perfectly done, misses, does not go in the hole, and he's calling just Master Link. Hops the high noon, he's looking for a target, he might find one, never mind, he finds two. Big Tendo, boops Roxas, that is basically a game, that high noon game blocked by 2 shields, you're not doing anything there, and innate management will take well. Very clean double barrier for the right Arisa coming out here from NA management. I feel that they do that. That's understanding that they have to play aggressive with this right Arisa double barrier. A lot of teams mistaken when they play passive it, and the Ryan does not get enabled. But playing aggro there, they enabled it. Straight up, Ryan built Ice Team was building up the shatters. The Arisa was getting the value with the fortified pole fire strike. I honestly just absolutely beautifully done for the tank line, but they gotta be careful here because Crowder on the side of Eclipse has been also popping, taking massive pulls that are been clutch for the side of the team.
Which chat, that's the hero pulls that Jeff was talking about implementing right there, the ones on these maps. Oh, we see a teleporter.
This actually might be interesting too. Teleporter Psycho and Matt. She's gonna make the point first though, and it looks like it will be innate management. They will make the point first, and both these teams have different type of bro.
They have the high ground.
Oh, they're right. They have the Obi-Wan Kenobi.
What are they doing? They're doing something. They're doing something. I don't know what they're doing, but they're doing something. They're rushing him
for the nade. They are rushing him, and they have the overtality. That might be big help. But that pin coming in from Little Coggy, it's gonna open it up, and it will indeed do. Mew has all the space in the world. Mew, headshot to headshot, takes down Mooncat. And this is the opening Eclipsed Academy we're looking for. They're playing patiently, Psycho, and they are goddamn rewarded, my friend. They're gonna take out this teleporter though, and this Lucio. They do take out the Lucio. Teleporter is a D next, and recap, and the cap is coming in. And look at this ult charge for the Reinhardts here. Psycho Man did 85 for Little Kaguya, and Ice T with 30%. That's how they were not expecting that rush to come through.
Take a look at the. Oh, they're going for the teleporter again.
This time they're going to high ground also, and it's looking like it's going to their favor. Ice-T fighting first blood. Roxas is down. Pin coming through downtown, but Icy, you're by yourself, son. He's taken down, and this quick shadow is built is used to create value. Little Doggy, absolute Chad, finds 2. We're gonna find a bird with the charge, booping Big Techno back to the Shadow Realm.
Oh,
Young Dragon, his Nano was used by Young Dragon. They got some value there. They also gonna have a high noon built here with a window. That window is gonna be great value for this, potentially for the Zarya. Could shoot her secondary fire for to put a fast grab. All right, teleporter coming from the top again. Snoops, he put that coming back from spawn. Here comes in OwO management. They're looking for an opening here. They almost have. They have the flux. High noon from the top. Mute. Protective positioning, and your regard will take all the damage. I see. Alright, no man taking from the side of NA. Their guards are being a bit slow, but we'll have never fast build Shatter. You're going straight back to spawn. I almost call him Little Koggy, but I'm wrong. LLL Kogiga. And we're correct. You pronounced the triple. That's yeah. I'm gonna call him Triple L. That's very that's a very cool name. Triple L. Of a never fast Shatter build.
Triple L looking to send out at least 3 L's tonight.
That's it. Yeah, he is looking for fire, but that fire strike was missed, and that's your openings here. You have the flux, you have the juicies. Here comes the juicies with the flux, and indeed fight 2. That's the value looking for a little hammer. But Master Link is not done just yet. He's trying to find this nano boosted ride. He is pelting him away. But look at this. Jun Dragon being a DPS takes down Gyro. This is Master Link, he's not done just yet. He has a high new build up. I don't think he's gonna need it here, Psycho. He fights 2 here, but Rox is down. Immortality, and your Dragon, he's 1 HP, and Master Link will find just that. Dragon poked it in the heart. NA will take Lighthouse, but they have to hold a mighty milestone here. 99% was built by NA OwO Management. That is a task to hold here. Legit Hammer's going on the Doomfist here. He wants to find these picks, I'm assuming in the back line. Dragon being his main priority here. Maybe the Symmetra, if he can find her out of position. Snoop's looking for a teleporter here. He's trying to find a perfect place. He finds it, going straight to high ground, but I don't think they're... I don't know what it is. There it is, teleporting, going straight to high ground. High noon though, and because there was no way blocking Dragon, when they all went for the teleporter, Dragon gets high noon. The high noon was perfectly timed for the DPS on the side of NA. Mute does find Master Link there, but the damage is done. You can't bring that one back, son. Dive coming up from Gyro onto Mute. He has his high noon, but he's gonna have to use that one next team fight. Oh, Eclipsed Academy. Oh my bad, NA OwO Management. Holding that one strong with a perfectly timed high noon. Master Link coming back on this Reaper here, actually. I'm assuming the bum rush is Zarya and Ryan pressure them. There's not a Diva or Sigma that can peel effectively for this Ryan. You only have a bubble, which has been used, by the way. Protect bubble gone. First bubble gone too, but that first bubble was perfectly timed. Shatter blocked. High noon was eaten by Gyro, though he's doing 15 back. There was a big eat, and it's looking like it's going to pay off. LOL, taken down by Master Link, finds the second of Rockets. This baby diva fighting a headshot on Mute, and we're now at 80%. And
there's gonna be enough time for them to touch. They're gonna need to swap the ball or something. It's gonna be close.
They are going to, it's gonna have to be Kaguya, but it's too late. He's already he's back. Snoop's, yeah, they do, but Snoop's touch time? He's waiting for it. Here he comes. D-Cloaks, perfect timing. The pin coming down for downtown from Kaguya, but it's not gonna find much.
Crowder has grab. It's gonna be huge though.
Grab, you're right. It is a huge grab.
Here comes the beat though.
The beat was too massive, and with the follow-up damage coming from legit hammers, with a meteor strike, I'm thinking this is done, Psycho. Shadow does come out, but it's in vain. Shuriken in the jaw of the Reinhardt, and then indeed, NA OwO Management. They put up the task. They put up the duty. They held from 0 to 9 to 100. NA will take first map, making this series 1-0.
Triple L though, very respectable Reinhardt play.
Indeed, look at this. He built a shadow by just swinging away. Look at him go.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love that. I loved everything about that. But On the Torb and on the Doomfist, too legit to quit over here. Doing really good on the DPS line over there for any ult management in this game.
Oh yeah, they're cleaning. They really are cleaning up, and I also think their swaps have been very smart. The right, Kaguya, he's been very aggressive main tank, and the side of NA, they've been counting that Reaper swap later on in Lighthouse there. They popped out the Reaper. He pushes in. He doesn't have the projectile bubble, but Zarya, and just gets run over basically because he doesn't have much to appeal for him. All right, we'll see if any swaps from either sides. Okay. And ult management, they came out swinging and they came out strong. They came out strong today. I'm very interested to see if we got any swaps coming from them. Like I said, they've been kind of been disjointed lately because they have one of their main tanks, Gator, has not been able to show up recently. I don't know, I personally don't know why, but I'm assuming for like personal reasons he hasn't been able to show up. So NA, they really haven't had a consistent main tank player yet, but for a while. But Ice-T here is just looking. I mean, he is a tank player, but he usually see Gator, like I said, step up to that main tank role. But Ice-T, he's just showing up today, looking detrimentally strong. Gyro on the off tank has also been looking very good. Eclipse put up a good fight first map though. Agreed, Becky B. Eclipse put up quite a hell of a fight, especially from Crowder. Crowder and Mute, those apps put up quite a show.
You definitely can't underrate Lil Kagi, as you like to call him over there either.
Oh yeah, Little Kagi. Yes, as you know, my dyslexia kicking in when it comes to people's names. I'm the king of butchering names. Little Kagi.
Nah, I like Triple L.
Now that I get a chance to breathe, I can read that it is indeed Kagiga. So I'll be pronouncing it. If you ever watch this, I'm sorry, I'll not pronounce your name correctly. And if it's not pronounced Kagiga, well, I tried. Psycho, do we have any swaps?
So far, the only swap we have aside from the Eclipsed Wyvern, we have not Wyvern, the Eclipsed Academy, we have Psycho Zordon in for Roxas on the support. Other than that, it's the same.
All right, okay.
Be interesting to see how Psycho Zordon and Drogon play together. They've been playing together for a long time. I'm sure they'll have some good synergy together.
I'm sure they do, but Psycho. I'm very curious who's gonna because Drogon was playing a lot of the flex support there. I mean, he was flexing around, just playing the Lucio at some points, but he was also playing the Ana. I'm wondering if they're gonna stick to a specific role, like the main, like if Zordon's gonna stick to a main support role with Mercy, Lucio, Brig, and then if maybe Drogon will. I'm very curious to see which one does which.
All right, so we have Filthy in. Let me get some swaps here.
Oh, the filthy reindeer himself coming in on the tank, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Link. Lee. We got Lee in for Mr. Link. I mean, not for Mr. Link, for Legits, rather. And Big O Taquino and Mooncats are the same supports. So they put in Lee Ratty for DPS and Filthy Reindeer on support. Okay. Map should be Numbani, if I'm not correct. I mean, if I am correct.
It sounds correct, Psycho. Numbani should be map too. One thing I want to say quickly that I think I like about NA's roster. What they're doing with it is they are a versatile roster, and they're playing each player in their I guess you could say what they thrive in, like their environment wise. And for example, Legit Hammers, he has Torbjorn and he has Doomfist. Not a big hero pool, but he excels at those heroes. And playing on a map where Doomfist is very good on, you can get a lot of value on it. Like on Lighthouse, for example, and they got the value out of it. Eclipsed Academy too. They're playing Crowder, who's a very good hog. And they played him, and absolutely stellar and well. I'm leaving this stream. Have a good game. All right, see you later, Agent Building. Thank you for coming.
All right, we got ready, so start it up.
All right, here we go. New Bonnie. This is going to be a very, very interesting map because it's kind of like King's Row. Why a lot of people like New Bonnie? It's basically similar to King's Row. Very versatile map where a lot of flexibility comes in when it comes to comps. Dive comp excels on defense and attack on this first point, and later on down the road you see a lot more Ryan or even Del Barrier come out. That's when the dive starts to die down. So I'm very interested to see what either of these sides pop out here.
Alright, real quick before you get to lineups, I got an important message. Change 6 installed architects and mods. Dadbot 2020, bring them back.
Dadbot is coming back? Well, that's unfortunate. Well, you hate... Oh, well, no. Oh, no. Dadbot is coming back?
I'm starting a campaign. I'm trying to get him back.
Oh, you're trying to get me back. Oh, thank God. Okay.
Dadbot 2020, okay. Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, no Dadbot. No, we just got rid of it. We don't need it like how months ago. We do not need them back. Something interesting I want to point out here. Del Barrier will be played once again coming out of the side of Eclipsed Academy. They're going to be playing the Eclipsed Academy. And it ult management. My bad. I'm
with a brig too, which is interesting.
I actually really like the brig. The brig, I honestly have the opinion that brig is better than Lucio right now. The armor is just so good in the game right now that the brig is keeping on the Ana, and if the Ana gets dived on, you be kept up by that armor. Same with this Junkrat here. So playing a more aggressive position with Master Link will. Young Dragon will go on this Mercy here. He's gonna be pocketing Stoops. They gotta be a bit careful here. If they literally.
Oh, they're going wide right. I don't think they noticed. They just noticed, but Junkrat with an easy pick. Oh, they're careful. They're on the ledge. They can get booped there.
They can be booped here, Psycho.
And they will.
Oh, big techno! Fantastic whip shot! Takes down the Zarya. All that charge goes up. Gone! Unmute is not making this lost invade. Dashes twice through. Gets big techno. But Ice-T fights too. Fire strike burning the heart of Kagiga.
Yeah, a lot of people forget that there's a ledge there.
Yeah, a lot of people do forget. Stoops gonna be back up here. He didn't get actually a lot of ult charge, and Mooncat will find the Mercy. Dragon take a bit staggered there, but Stoops he didn't find much ult charges there, Psycho. Look at this, 33%. Very. They shut him down pretty effectively. Very good job from. I'm assuming they have reset barrier. All right, they're pushing top left this time. The pharmacy now going for a pincher attack, coming on the right, looking for the brig, but that brig is a bulky dude. Big techno 1 HP, but living on hair, barely still alive. But Crowder finds him, notes him. Ice-T not done just yet. He's coming on the chat of the match. Finds Kagiga, swinging away, looking for a Moira while he's at it. We can't find it. Rebaddy, pouring the Capri Sun onto the res Kagiga. Pinned him downtown. Ice-T just being a total god on this main tanks tonight. Stoops, he's 90% on this barrage. This is going to be absolutely massive. He can build it up, but with Psycho Zordon and Crowder bolting it out by mines, I don't know this barrage is going to have much value. He does take down Mooncat. That is a crucial one down, but with a tire blowing up his Marines.
And Val can invested as well.
Oh, and you're right. Oh my, that is very unfortunate. That Val not getting much value there. So Judge Organ will be able to back up here though. Stoops going onto the Ash here. Very good pick against a Junkrat. You outspace him completely, but he has to be careful. Lilati is coming back on the McCree here. The potential contested Ash. Ash also has a lot of mobility, so this is gonna work wonders with this Rhine Monkey Cop that's inside of Eclipsed Academy are running. Well, he's been committed, and that's by Big Techno. He was 62% on that beat. He won't be able to build it up. Ice-T by himself gets caught with the blade. Mute finds the opening his team was waiting for. Absolute massive play coming from the Genji inside Eclipsed Academy. Zordon fighting two here. This is looking like a T5 victory, and indeed it is. That recent can survive the electric cleave coming out from Crowder. And with a minute on the clock, Eclipse, they find it. Alright, they're gonna take this first point here, and with a shatter built up, they can snowball this potentially. They gotta be careful though, because the enemy team on the side of NA, look at what we got here. Ice-T and Dopey Radio have both tank ults ready. That Bongo is detrimental. One of the best ults in the game by far. If used correctly, it doesn't get destroyed instantly. Mute dives right into Kakagi. Cannot find him though, but that shatter will find the entire team.
But no follow-up. But a pull is huge.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Psycho. The follow-up was there the instant the Moira died. Psycho Zordon had that coalescence. If he didn't die there, he could have popped his team up. But Big Techno finds that kill, finds Zordon, and then we know coalescence there to keep his team up after that shatter.
Yeah, for a second I didn't think they were gonna get any elims off of that, and then after the pull and all that, they were able to clean it up nicely.
Indeed. Alright, Mute sticking onto this Genji. He already almost has an air blade. 77%. Very fast build. Crowder going back on this Roadhog. Already has 36%. Very fast build for chest pushing on this Roadhog here. Looking for something here. Bongo's being committed, and oh my goodness, Zordon! You cannot withstand the mighty weight of Massive Link. 2K with that Blossom. Finds the third on Kakagi. That Blossom Bongo is such a detrimental combo. One of the best combos in the game, with that pull especially.
And he may have just found the link they need to success in this map.
Indeed, but they have to be careful here. Mute has the blade ready, and with a shatter also waiting for Kakagi, we might see a shatter blade combo. We don't see that nowadays, but it could happen. Wait a minute, from downtown, from behind, Ray Ratty! Oh my goodness! I don't think they were ready for that one. Dragon will take him out, but oh my god, your team is dead, sir. What a synergized combo coming out from NA. They waited for Giga to turn around, shatter him when he had his back turned, and 2 instantly killed. Clean from the side of NA. Right here, ready for Mute, coming downtown, but a beat perfectly timed for the shatter. That shatter not gonna get much value, but a pin will take the Lucio away from his team. Techno is by himself, and he will be stabbed in the heart by Mute. Lee Ratty comes back on this Widowmaker. He will find the value on this Widow. He will take down Stoops. That is a tire. Gone for now. That's actually granted to the side of NA. That is an ult taken down. But with this Nano Kakagi, this might be good. Counter pit comes through, but Philly Reindeer is in the open of he's down. Crowder. Economy clutch finds the Master Link. Eclipse will take this point too. And once again, when there's only a minute on the clock, they find it. This Eclipse roster looking clutch as hell tonight. Firestar coming through on the side of Ice-T. He's trying to build a shatter up because he is not in the shatter range right now. Almost focus, that was very cheeky. Crowder goes to pick from behind, but looking like Master Link will find the value instead. The flank. The Devil Blossom will find 2 with the pole. But Crowder is still alive, ladies and gentlemen. And this man is a monster of the hog. And with a shatter from the Reinhardt Kakiga, that's a cleanup for Eclipse. And when they were down to a Blossom pole, they find the key. They open the lock. And Mute, he almost has a blade ready. Hold on, beat pop. Just wants to push this Ryan back to his spawn, but he's not gonna find the Ryan. He's gonna find a headshot kill on Master Link, and with that Hawk pushing him into the spawn, and they cannot touch. Eclipse will take it with barely a minute on the clock.
Very key to get that extra a second in there.
Alright, I'm very curious to see if NA are gonna run that double barrier comp again. It looked very good when they were running on the first point, but on third point there, it wasn't turning out in their favor. They were getting run down. Crowder was going behind, picking a support off here and there. And hey, if they're gonna play this double barrier, they're gonna have to be a bit more cautious of their support line.
Ready for battle.
Or they're not, and they would not commit the double barrier. In fact, they would be committed to a Ryan Diva and Eclipsed Academy. I mean, my bad. And they ult managed. I mixed up names today, like I said before. Eclipsed and ult management will be committed to the double barrier here. They will have a teleport also. Master Link going on that sim, and this is a bit risky play. If they cannot build a charge up on the sim, there's not a lot of damage because you have a Mei here. It's gonna be there with the freeze most of the time. Not gonna be using that ultimate fire most often. You can preferably use that primary fire to freeze targets. So if Master Link cannot build his charge up, they're not gonna have a lot of damage inside of NA ult management. Eclipsed Academy, they're gonna be running a Del Barrier of their own with the Brawly Ride Sigma comp. A very, very good comp actually. I really like the composition coming off inside of Eclipse. Mute will be going onto the Junkrat here, and look at that! Dynamite! A massive chunky boy! Snoops already has 40% of ult charge! He has a pocket too, but Jun's gone. Wall comes in though, and that wall is looking pretty grand. They're tanked up by himself. Mute and Kagiga take it down! They could not take down the NA ult management time. That wall will get too grand. That's Master Link down though. That's a lot of their damage gone. If this Ashe can find a pick, this could be grand for the side of Eclipse. Crowder is trying to stay up. He has two supports keeping his booty up, but Jundragon will not be kept up to himself. Mooncat sucks the soul out of Jundragon, and now this is the opening I'm looking for. Bob coming to point, Giga coming in also, but a shatter onto the right arm, soul shatter in fact, and because of that he's taken down, pinned to a wall by Ice-T. The Bob will find the D-back, but that is not enough for a recap, and NA with a clutch wall coming from Big Ratty will take the first point.
Buff and Power's score is currently 1-0 to NA ult management.
Indeed. Alright. Flux ready for Crowder. This could be a massive ult if combined with maybe a tire if they slam it out into that bad boy. We'll see if they do that. They might not. Alright, OwO's ready. Here he comes! Flux coming in! And it kills Nintendo! He had B ready! But the kill on him doesn't allow it! Eclipse Academy, that's what I'm looking for. Mute just pounding in the damage here. Finds a big minefield onto the support here. And he almost kills Leaf Ratty in their spawn. Oh my goodness!
You do see Mr. Link going around the other door though. They might be sneaking around looking for a good pulse bomb here on one of the supports maybe.
Oh,
never mind.
It might be Psycho. Oh, Psycho, you might be right though. Here it comes, looking for a pulse. Pause, champ! Look at Dragon! Does not fight Dragon! He almost fought, but he almost finds Mute. Kept up though.
Huge slam! But a huge slam.
Tire coming in also takes down Lee Ratty. That's a lot of your CC gone. You cannot freeze that right hard any longer. And if I was I would disengage here. They do just that. And they all manage holding this corner, waiting for the respawns now. A sound card coming out from Master Link now. In fact, a tire swap of the DPS lineup. A Junkrat from Lee Ratty also. They're looking. This is a very interesting lineup coming in. They do have the time. 3 minutes and 30 seconds to build up an EMP though, so not all hope is lost here. In fact, Zordon attacked. But first blood will not be on Zordon, it will be on Ice-T. Mute pounds the tank line in the head of a mine, but Master Link will find the overextended Junkrat. Mute is down, but with that nano boost, Eclipse are gonna push right through and push NA back to their spawn. Shatter comes in by Ice-T, blocked by Kagiga, and no value will come out of that tangle tonight. Kagiga pushing through onto Ice-T, but they gotta be careful. Here comes a bomb. It's gonna fight two. Indeed it does. Crowder didn't have his barrier up in time. It was broken for Craig, and he gets taken down. And there we go. NA find the opening they're looking for. Tire, both DPS ults coming up the side of Eclipsed Academy. They also have the Flux from Crowder. That's gonna be absolutely massive for the retake here. They can indeed happen, especially if they're gonna get Master Link here, who's 1 HP. I didn't change, I stand corrected. The Junkrat taking Char out. Total mayhem, taking out Lee Ratty actually. Flux comes out, but the Meteor Strike is not combined a bit. Synergy not quite there, but it's okay because Crowder's there to finish the dog bomb. Ice-T taken out by the primary fire Crowder. Mooncat though, he's still up and kicking, and with an EMP, That might be it. This could be it for NA match for point 2. They can push one through, but no one can get any kills with that AMP, and because of that, Zordon get built up. A back. Coalescence. He keeps up his tank line wisely ready. Tire almost popped by Mute, and we'll find Master Link. He's taking that Sombra out because we're built up. They're fast AMP.
Big O Tekino had a huge ult there, a huge beat. I think he's getting beat like every fight. Their ult charge has been ridiculous in this match.
Oh, and he's been absolute Chad so far, Psycho. That I have to agree. He's been building up this beat super duper fast. All right, we're almost at a minute though. This could be huge. They have the ults to hold this. A Shatter comes in, takes out the backline. Master Link's already down, and the Tire down too. That's disastrous for the side of NA, and a rock from downtown crowd will make that a reset instant for the side of NA ult management.
Great job there by Psycho Zordon to keep their Rhine like charged in alive on that aggressive. Could have got easily taken down there, but pushed it up to be able to save them.
All right, Bastion coming out. This is Psycho. Do you see this? To be very interesting.
Bastion
They
main.
have these. Bastion main, indeed. Is it the console Bastion main himself coming in? This is it. They have the tank ults here. They can actually enable this Bastion.
Shadow could be huge. Oh, this.
Here it comes! Bomb! It's blocked, but it gives the space for the Bastion to get on the card. That's actually a good spacey bomb.
Bastion dead.
Take out that Bastion. And with no Tire coming in, this could be it. Ice-T is down, but Ready is still at it. He's kicking, ladies and gentlemen. He fights 2. Dragon with the nano. That's taken down. And a beat canceled. Oh my goodness, Zordon. You are insane. Master Link is not done just yet. He is on this tracer, ladies and gentlemen. He wants to touch it. He does indeed. Payload touch. Milk out payload. He's dancing around, showing those red dancing shoes how they can kick. He is dancing around, trying to stop from his kid. Here comes Ice-T. He has the shatter. This can be huge. And indeed it is. When the counter shatter from the side of Eclipse is absolutely massive. It takes down Ice-T and nails on the tracer himself. Just being a god tier tracer. Fights through Big Ten getting punched in the throat. Snoops, high noons, but that's gonna be a space in high noon. It seems like it's not gonna find nothing there, but it's okay. There's Eclipse here. They're gonna take it. They're taking Nubani, making this series 1-1.
What a map.
Oh, dated and Psycho. I'm gonna say it once again. We're gonna probably see his own night. This is gonna be, in my opinion, one of the best tier 2 games the whole season. Both these teams being very close to skill level, and we're gonna see a very back to forth match because of that. Very exciting for what we're gonna see tonight. Also, I gotta say that pole blossom absolutely phenomenal coming to the side of NAO management there.
Epic. Impeccable.
Oh, okay. Well, we're going on to third map, and what would that be, Psycho? I may ask. Oh, Muff Pirate, my bad. I just saw your comment. Muff Pirate, the score is now 1-1. Alright, Temple of Anubis will be our third map here tonight. A very good map for Del Bear comes. In fact, I would imagine this NAO management is fist bumping in the air for this, because they've been playing a lot of Del Barrier. They've been looking good on the Del Barrier. This is the map to play if you're going to play it. Also, Junkrat is a very swell hero on this map. So, we might see that Junkrat be played again like we did on Nubani. We might also see some Widowmakers come in. Widowmaker just being a stellar hero on this first point here on Temple of Anubis. Okay. Let me look at Discord quickly. We are gonna see the same tank line of NA ult management. DPS, Master Link, and Legits. Yeah, that's right. Legit Hammer himself coming back in for the side of NA. That probably. Oh my bad. I also just realized I said the same tank line. Gyro will be coming back in on the off tank. I should correct that quickly. And the support line will stay the same on the side of NA ult management here tonight. This is definitely a great map for legit hammers. I'm not surprised for them to sub him in here. You can play the Torbjorn to effective degree on defense. You got Doomfist, yes, especially on the attack, Doomfist. And when they run this Orisa here, oh my goodness, it's gonna be stellar for the side of NA. Eclipse, we don't have any swaps yet on the side of Eclipsed Academy. We might get those soon. Oh, what's up, Killswitch? I see your comment in chat. Welcome to the stream. We are, if you are curious, it is NA ult management versus Eclipsed Academy, and we are 1-1 in the series so far. Let me restart the stream quickly because my stream crashed. Okay, that is pulled up. All right. Do we have any swaps yet for the side of Eclipse? No, it seems like we do not have any swaps. They're not giving us anything yet. All right. I'm seeing a lot of talk also in the chat talking about this Link and Hammer being the best DPS deal for NA ult management. You know that I have to see NA ult management. They have a lot of DPS they can flex to, and a lot of DPS they can round to. But so far tonight, I have to agree, legit Hammer has been quite a beast on that Torbjorn and on that Doomfist actually when he played on Lighthouse.
Alright, starting up the map.
Alright, indeed, no swaps coming in on the side of Eclipsed Academy. They're keeping their roster for Dubani in. If it works, it works. So I understand why they're committing to this here. NA ult management will be on the attacking side, if I'm correct here first. And this is gonna be very interesting what they're gonna, like I said, what they're gonna run here. They can run the Torbjorn with the double barrier. They can run the Doomfist with the double barrier. Hell, they could run the Ryan Diva. They ran it on Nubani. On the side of Eclipsed Academy, I'm very curious what they're gonna run here. Because they might. I wouldn't be surprised to see like a Widow Junkrat or even a Genji. Oh, I predicted the DPS line perfectly. Widow Junkrat coming out the side of Eclipsed Academy. Mutant Snoops coming out with those two. Crowder sticking to the Roadhog here. He's been quite a beast on it, so I'm not surprised about him sticking to it. Devil Barrier, a traditional Devil Barrier comp coming out on the side of NA ult management. They're gonna be thinking to that. They're gonna be playing that May Reaper with legit Hammer. I have not really seen much of his May, so I'm very intrigued to see what he can do with this bad boy here. Something interesting I will point out though is Ice-T, who has been playing the main tank most of all night, will be playing the Sable at the off tank here. Gyro will be playing the Orisa here. In fact, I'm assuming Gyro might be their Orisa specialist, looks like. Every map he's been in, he's been playing a ton of Orisa. Alright. NA ult manager, they're looking for the over opening. Walls up, and perfect rotation comes through. But wait a minute, a bit of a debate seems to be.
A debate! But they didn't fall for it!
It's a debate! Oh, the nade cycle, it's grand! And with the nade that matchmakers are gone, it was almost like they were ready for that debate. Here they come, Eclipsed Academy, charge straight forward. They take out two. Trotter finds a third of Ice-T. That's the Link by himself. He's just on this point trying to find a kill, but Crowd is saying, I want a 4 from my kill streak. Boom! Taps Master Link, and that's a Reaper down.
The and the ult management tried to debate, but it was Eclipse that got debated in the end. I mean, sorry, it was Eclipse that was doing the debating in the end.
Indeed. Also, I think the reason why they debated their Psycho is because the Junkrat is spinning right. Look at Mute. He's just spinning right. They don't want to run into that Junkrat.
Flying up the point.
But they're anti once again, and Crowder finds the value of that anti. He takes down Mooncat before they can even take a second breath. Legit Hammer will take out Zordon, but that doesn't matter. If the cleanups of your DPS are massive, it means nothing. Snoops and Mute just punching people out of existence here. Tire almost built up for the Mute on the side of Eclipsed Academy. 86% here. Crowder also just getting the value out of his Roadhog here. 77%. And we're going to get a swap of compositions. No more Devil Barrier to the side of NA. Ryan Diva coming out on the side of NA management here. With Master Link going to stick to this Widowmaker here. Widow Duel Snoops. He's playing this bottom right corner here. Looking for a sneaky pick. But he cannot find the angle he's looking for. Snoops is just pressuring him too well in this tank line, but there it is. Master Link finds it. Snoops is down. That's the play you're looking for. But with a shatter coming out like that from Kakiga, I don't know if it's still winnable. Tyre also being committed, and it's finally destroyed though. Master Link with the SMG takes it out. Thorough Boy scouts out, feels like a Diva should, it takes him down. Fantastic scouting from the Diva. Let's just hammer on his signature Torbjorn. I like it a lot, ladies and gentlemen, and here we go. Taints are still up for the side of Eclipsed Academy, but I don't know if that's enough. They think it'll be enough, though. Crowder popping his Hog. Oh my god, it might be enough. Best Tendo is down, headshot with the Hog. But I see it still kicking, ladies and gentlemen. Fire strike and a punch in the face of Kagiga. Widow tries to touch, but I don't know. Your Widowmaker gets the world, and indeed you cannot do anything with that. Mute on the Tracer, but his get touch will be in vain. He's gonna back up here.
Is my will.
A lot of bullets being built up here.
Almost getting sniped there. That was close.
That would have been a big snowball if they did snipe him in there, Psycho. That would have been detrimental to the side of Eclipsed Academy. NA Ultimate Management. They have some bullets getting built up. They almost have the special juice ready. And we'll pick up Mute of all things. Best of the Widowmaker of all these, taking out the Tracer. This is the opening. This is your go button. Shatter from Jumpson, Kalkiga. But he doesn't fight anything, he gets booped out of the way, and a beat getting in now. Master Link has all the space in the world. Head touch for God. That is the thing he is the team looking for. And legit hammers. Tries to find a hammer kill onto Kalkiga, but can't find it. Mooncat's gonna melt him instead. This is looking like a fast cleanup on the side of NA Ultimate Management with the doofus. Snoops being booped. He can't touch. 3 minutes and 22 seconds for NA on Table Anubis. I forgot the name for a minute.
Initiating match.
And the Ultimate Management, that the composition swap benefited them quite greatly. They were able to cap after they swapped off that double barrier. I'm very curious if they're going to stick to that for defense here. A lot of teams find it easier to run double barrier and more on the defensive side. Indeed, they will. And the Ultimate Management going to double barrier. One interesting thing though that I will say is the Bat Mercy coming out. A very good combo. A lot of teams in Tier 2 like to run this Mercy Lucio, but there's not a lot of heals for your tank line if you run that. The back, the Immortality can be able to take up a lot of damage and keep his tanks up if you run the Mercy. I'm gonna assume gonna pocket legit hammer here. Eclipsed Academy, they're gonna be running something a bit spicy here. Ball Rhine. A lot of teams don't like this tank composition. Not a lot of synergy between the two tanks, but Eclipse, they're gonna stick to it. It seems like Crowder has been quite a monster in this tank tonight. So if there's anybody you can believe in, it's indeed Crowder. Mute going onto this Reaper might be very good against Del Barrier. Just rush down the Orisa, force a Fortifier here and there. Hole comes in, doesn't find much value though. The rotation comes through. Here comes the slam. Indeed, 31% ult charge built because of that slam actually. And now he's just swinging around. He's gonna take you for a ride, it seems like Crowder will. Snoops dead again for the rotation. He has this bridge high ground here, trying to find a snipe, but he's being blocked by this double barrier. but because he has the thing was being occupied, he didn't get pinned by the Reinhardt. Ice-T's so low, and he'll be taken down. Stoops, no barrier, finds legit, and their Eclipse are finding their opening. Mutant's headshot by the Arisa, taken down, but that immortality can't last forever, and indeed it does it. Crowder takes it down. Immortality on the fortified Arisa, and yes, there's a fortified Arisa, but with a anti-nade, I meant.
Crowder providing a really good distraction.
Indeed. Alright, NA management, they're going to back to this Rhine Diva here. Gyro looking quite swell on this Diva. Maybe they'll contest Snoops here, who's been on a roll on this Widowmaker, already at 75% on his recon. Sombra also coming out on the side of NA management. And they also have a tire and window weather. Those are two big holes, they won't need it. Mute stacked by Ice Team by a fire strike. And now with Mute's body being burnt to a crisp, Eclipse are gonna back up and wait for their DPS to come back. Mute, I would swap out the soldier here. Indeed he does. He's gonna go to this Hanzo. Double sniper. Are we getting 2018, ladies and gentlemen? Never mind, Snoop's not. We're not gonna come sniper. Snoop's going with the Junkrat. We're gonna see the full spam coming out. We're gonna sign out Eclipse. Never mind, I stand corrected again. Sombra! A Sombra duel! This used to be one of Sombra's best maps, actually, back when Hell Pack gave her ult charge. A lot of teams used to run their voice support on Sombra and player here. We haven't seen that, of course, ever since the introduction of Hero Locks. But here we are, both DPS on that Sombra. Guns were gone, taken down, but that Minefield is massive, legit, also taken down. But the Total Mayhem finds blood. Kagi commits an air shatter, but it's blocked. Not a lot of value there. And now, that pin that gets nothing, you're in Kagiga. He's in the middle of nowhere. He gets taken out by Gyro. The whip of coalescence is being committed there by Zordon. It's not gonna find much value. He's even taken down. Eclipsed Academy, they gotta back up here. Anti-nade being committed by Dragon. It was actually tossed. But even though they find blood out of that nade, with legit hammer being headshot by Mute, they get a bit of a ping-pong effect there. Ice-T fire strikes Snoops, and because there's no EMP charge being built, Eclipsed Academy
management really close to EMP bomb though. That could be huge.
It can be. I'm assuming they're gonna wait for they push in this small room here before they pop it. There's no lot of room you can hide here in this bright room with the Sombra. I mean. Alright, here they come. Master Link, he's waiting for his opening. Here, waiting for the EMP. Bomb being committed! Here it comes! 5-2! Massive combo on the side of NA management. And Gyro finding 3 there. Boosted kills on his Zordon. That is going to get cleaned up in the century. And look at this Psycho Mantis. They have surpassed the time bank. Eclipsed Academy will have a worse time bank no matter what now. But that's not a team fight is lost just yet. Still 3 minutes on the clock. That's 3 minutes to build ults and 3 minutes to take a point here.
You're just a glitch in the system.
AO management. They popping 2 ults there. They have 2 more to pop now. They have the Shatter. They have the Valk. They just need to find a time to pop it. Alright, Master Link trying to find a hack here, but he gets anti-naded by Young Dragon, scared away. Now here we go, ult be committed. With the Nano Boost first, he comes in. Little Koggy swinging away in that backline, trying to find multiple targets. Instead though, Mute finds target, he finds legit hammers. And with an EMP out, this might be it. Soul Shadow onto Snoops, but that's a 1 target down. You have 5 more to deal with if you're Ice-T. Soul Nade comes in, ooh, that's a pin and a half. Mute gets pinned by Ice-T and not that one coming. And this might be solvable. Crowder is charged up though. He's a charged up board. He has the ult ready. That grab might be committed on this ball here to take out these snowballs. He's tire. Oh, they grab the queen up fast. Here grabs the tire. This can flip it back for NA. There, Crowder Starkey though. His perfection tracks that tire, takes it down. Gyro's taking out Meg. That's your win connection. That's your grab connection. And there it is. Grab catch 2. And both of those grab targets, the Eva and Lewis, still taken down. Eclipse, they're trying to quit this up fast. Shatter being committed. It's stupid though. He will be melted though. Legit, taken down by Mewtwo has come back on the Soldier 76. Bomb is blocked by Little Kagi. And another Nano picked up. This is the second Nano picked up in the team fight. Right. Shots are gone. Also, Colette's being committed and melts the Junkrat side of of NA and D, my bad. Down to a crisp.
60 seconds remaining.
And Eclipsed Academy, they have to take this now. They're a minute left. They have to get these staggers. There's one down. Mukagi's pinned in the face. Now is down. Snoop's finding a second. It goes Master Link. A third. Snoop's finding blood here. Mew probably terrified just to get the final kill. Indeed he does. Nintendo down, and with a minute now on the clock here. Eclipse take it. Nigga, this round so far, 2-2. What's up?
Change, I don't know if Twitch can hear it, but your mic is kind of going a little bit. He's like pop, 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 like when you get really loud.
Initiating.
Does it? Oh!
Yeah, just when you might want to try it. I'm plugging it back in.
Do that just now. But now.
Sounds fine now. It was only really getting bad when you were getting passionate.
Alright, I'm very sorry for this, gentlemen. I didn't realize that.
I don't know if Twitch could hear it anyway, but I wanted to make sure in case they could.
Alright. Thank you for pointing that out for me, Psycho. Okay, so any ult management, they're going to commit to this Ryan Diva on this time on the defense. No more Del Barrier coming out of them. It has been effective. They want to commit to this hard Ryan Diva. Full respect though. This Diva, very good out here on point one. It can contest that high ground, can fly up to that Widow and knock her off. DM her shots also. But they gotta be careful. I don't know if they're ready for Mutes. Who's gonna be on this Symmetra. He's gonna teleport Eclipsed Academy to point, it seems like.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Alright, Dragon doing a last minute swap. He's gonna go on this Brigida here. I actually really like that swap. If they're gonna charge your teleport, you go boop away with that whip shot here. You know, Master Link building up some full charge of Sombra. It finds 20% here. Doesn't actually have to translocate. That's a bit surprising. Let's see the pressure he's needed. Teleporter comes in, but look at this. The scouting from the Sombra from Master Link. They're ready. Legit Ambush spams that teleporter spot, takes down Zordon, finds Stega Crowder. Fantastic scouting coming on the side of NA management.
30 seconds remaining.
And with that charge of that teleporter, Ice-T is at 80% of a shatter. With 20 seconds on the clock, they're gonna have to touch here, but Zordon will not be the one touching. He is taken down. Headshot into the skull by Zordon. I mean by Master Link, my bad. Roger gone. Rises Zordon back up. He is back in this fight, but there's no res now for this team fight here. Ball comes into this corner, but it gives a shatter to Ice-T. There's no shield, no trouble now. Block this shatter. He needs to line it up. Ice-T looking for it. Overrun. Fights 2 right there. Zordon. 1 HP. Taken down by the big Techno. EMP also been committed. And oh, that ball is not going to get much value there, unfortunately. Will be hacked now. And OwO management looking like they're not going to lose that tick here tonight.
Round 3 complete. Score 2-2. Switching sides.
Eclipsed Academy, they're going to have to hold this one for 3 minutes 48 seconds. A very daunting task, actually. Basically 4 minutes of the clock here. It's always hard to hold on 2 CP, 1 tick. Because the attacking team, they can just build up ults and pop them, snowball them, and just take that 1 tick free. Eclipse, they're going to have to play this perfectly if they want to take this to a draw.
I was gonna say I would not be surprised to see a Sombra Diva kind of combo here, but Sombra Roadhog, it might be a debate though.
They might be just messing around spawn for the silly champs, the giggles, as some may say. Because you know, as many people, as most may take snow.
Legit Hammer trying to kill themselves, maybe trying to be a 5-head. I don't know, maybe trying to debate them.
He's respawning as a new Echo. See, as the mastermind Echo, as
You
you
see, that's the trick.
it was
You kill yourself as Echo and you act like you're gonna change your hero, but you don't.
indeed. Oh, Psycho!
They are gonna. Are they actually gonna run Roadhog? They were gonna run Roadhog Winston. Bold.
That is a very.
Wait. They're just sitting in spawn.
I think the
Oh,
way
they're spy
for
checking.
the
They're spy
scout-
checking. Yeah. Good call.
Indeed.
Oh, what
Very
the?
good calls. And they're going to a Sigma double barrier.
spy
Seems like,
check
no. Are they gonna stick to? Oh, there we go. Arisa, Sigma, traditional double barrier comp. They have time to do this, so don't blame them. But look at this teleporter spot. If they get pushed to the high ground, they can teleport straight to points. It's a bit risky though. If that bottom left teleport or bottom right on the attacking side teleporter gets rushed and then teleport through it, that might be the end for the side for Eclipsed Academy here on this map. Rotation comes out for any old management. They rotate top right. They're gonna contest this top right corner here. Crowder, he's on point. He's gonna go straight back up though. And hey, they're very patient. Yeah, I think they're gonna rush. They indeed are. They're going bottom. Fantastic positioning on the side of NA old management. They take out Crowder. They take out Snoops. That rotation. Oh my God, Psycho! Absolutely phenomenal.
That was clean.
Eclipse, I think they're waiting for them to push top left. I think they weren't ready to just speed boost right in. And that's what they're waiting for, Psycho. They're waiting for that amp speed to be ready.
I haven't seen a rotation like that since the Sureforce strat in King's Row back in the GOATS days.
Oh my... Nothing could beat that rotation, Psycho. What a legendary rotation that was from the side of the Clads.
And what a legendary rotation we just witnessed there.
Indeed, for a hero to watch races, that might be one of the top ones. Here we go, 3K from Gyro Best Boy. Great bomb EMP combo coming off the side of NA there. And now we have our series 2-1 for an NA ult match being in the lead. Okay. Map 4 coming right up, ladies and gentlemen. This is like I said before, this is an insane series, so back and forth right now. Both teams showing what they got. And map 4 here tonight will be Rialto, an excellent map for double barrier, and especially this Ryan Arista, but we've been seeing a lot for NA. So NA once again are probably licking their lips when it comes to this Arista Ryan double barrier. Eclipsed Academy though, they like to run this Pharah, and the Pharah is so good on Rialto here. So they also are Eclipse are also licking their lips. They can run a comp that they absolutely adore running here.
Rialto, one of my favorite maps as well. I had one funny moment. We were doing a in-team scrim a couple weeks back. I was playing Wrecking Ball and Kareem was on the Ana, and I clear knocked him across the river onto another boat. He all the way across the river.
That
was
is
very exciting.
Actually insane. Did he land on the boat or did he like?
He landed on the boat on the other side of the river.
Absolutely
like he
insane.
cleared the whole gap. It was like he was playing Tony Hawk and he jumped it.
Oh my God, Tony! He was just preparing for that. He was preparing for that remake coming in September. Psycho. That's what he was preparing for.
Me too,
you know.
I'm excited.
All right. Do we have any swaps from for either sides? All right, no swaps just yet. It seems like I'm looking in the chat. Like I said, this map Rialto favors a lot of the comps that NA have been running, and same with Eclipse, it favors them quite a bit. And with it looks like Mute is saying he's going to go again. I'm assuming they're sticking to their composition. They are going again, ladies and gentlemen. Crowder right behind Mute. With the famous quote of a certain legend, we go again. Man, sorry, I had to read that. I know you can't see it, but I mean you can see it being the server. But I had to read out that match chat because I found that quite a funny way to say that they're gonna stick to their same roster. Looking like we might get something we might have some swaps come up from NA maybe. We haven't got them just yet, but we might see if they stick to this comp or not. I would be surprised if they switch off this comp. This has been the comp they've been absolutely rolling people with so far. NA has. It's been, I think, the strongest comp so far. Eclipsed sticking to their comp also, because this has also been one of their best comps this series so far. Absolutely dominating Ubani. Alright, we got it ready for mute. So Eclipsed Academy with the ready. They're gonna switch off this comp? Ah, I see. Alright. So chat, how have you been? Because we've got some downtime right now as you wait for these teams. How have you been, chat? She sees. See, Xavier, I honestly, I don't know what you mean by she sees there, but I'm very curious. What do you mean? I'm tired of waiting for these teams. Not gonna lie. Hey, some of these teams, they take their time. Then some of them have to think of these 5-head strats. Hey, you put it that way. Is that a question mark? Oh, it is a question mark. It's like an anime girl question mark emo. I don't know. Just why did you say she? I'm just curious why you said she sees. Why you typed that? That's what I was asking.
She sees change. She sees
I mean,
everything.
I'm very. I feel very confused, like with the whole Biscotti situation on stream.
You know who else
sees
everything as well? Dad.
What? Who? Dadbot's not coming back. That's all I gotta say. Put me in, coach. Hey, look, I would love to put you in, but I'm not your coach. I'm not Eclipse's coach, unfortunately. And B, I can't put you in. That's all I gotta say. It's pretty short and simple. Alright, there we go. We got a second ready, I just saw. Alright, and here we go. Going into Rialto, a potential final map here tonight. An Overwatch Oasis, tier 2, week 7 here. But Eclipse, they can bring it back. It's still possible, ladies and gentlemen. They can bring it to a map 5. Alright. Look, I'm looking at the swaps here. I got to list them. That was my bad. Budweiser and Virati, they're coming in on the supports here, and Filthy Reindeer coming back in on the off tank. I'm assuming they'll play more of that. Maybe Diva Hog. I'm assuming. Maybe the Sigma also. Never mind. I should remember it. And hey, they love running this Reiner Risa, what we've seen so far. ICCT sticking to the Reinhardt. Philly Reindeer going on that Arisa. His polls looking quite mighty on Ubani, so I'm not surprised he'll be on this Arisa duty, or some may call Arisa jail. On the side of Eclipse, they're gonna be running a pulled pork, something we haven't really seen since season 17 actually, before Sigma was introduced. You're gonna see that Arisa Hog. Mute going to be on this tracer. Could be massive. You could see some pole combos with a pulse bomb potentially.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the enemy.
Alright. Han snoops on the Hanzo here. This could be actually massive. That's a good shield break on that shield. In fact, they're already pushed back. And hey, going back around this corner, Legit Hammer, he's on that Torbjorn, he's gonna snipe with those Cheeto boats, indeed finds Mute with 1, and Mute is taken down. That is your flanker down for the count on the side of Eclipse. Budweiser's immortality is gone. Here comes Crowder for a flank, but he does only find a turret. His hook bouncing right off of it. No value of that hook, and now they're gonna have to wait for the next hook to cool down. Snoop's looking for a flank here. Another hook missed, but Mute comes in on the Social 76, the legs actually. Helix missiles, Budweiser, he caught that Batiste with his pants down there, and now with the res coming through, there is no support for that time being. That's your opening. Dragon pops his ultimate. Coalesces melts the opposition. Window be popped by Budweiser, but I don't know if that was needed. Fire strike, that's fire strike! But Psycho, the card is so pushed up already, I don't know if they can make it back in time. Yes, there's only 4 bodies, but can they push it to the point in time?
That was still exciting. I love it.
Indeed it was. And with Billy Reindeer down early, I don't know if they can get much here. Wait a minute. Maybe I'm wrong! Maybe I'm wrong! Psycho! Maybe I am wrong! Shatter comes in from Ice-T! Absolutely off!
The Dragon found that. Wait, the backup!
They don't find it. Actually, I kind of wish Dragon stayed there. He might have been able to back
I think he would have had it. I think he would have had it. Because they didn't react when he was on. They only reacted when Lucio went to it.
Yeah, indeed. He could have got that back cap. He's been the hero of time there.
But wait a minute. Did you see Soldier flanking?
He has attacked by the Psycho. He wants to get a fatty one here. He did maybe find it. He does find one. The fatty hides by the corner, gets caught. Tagweiser finding the value. Yes, he's here now by Master Link, but the value is there. Crowder pops the whole log. Also the follow-up move of CPS Brotherhood, and there it is. Eclipsed Academy find their opening. They are indeed looking for big, and they will cap with a solid 4 minutes on the bank. What happened to Sordon?
Torb got pulled onto the boat. Onto the boat. The Torb.
Oh my God, where is he? Where is the
in the water now? He's swimming.
Oh, he got boobed. I missed it, man. I was too busy commentating up the cap that I didn't realize he got pulled off to the boat of all things. You don't see that every day, ladies and gentlemen. Engage coming from the roof. They're playing aggressive as Del Barrier. Velva's being popped, but I do not like that Bongo plays Psycho Maintenance. It's a bit in the open. It can be taken down, but look. What is this? Eclipse are not pushing that.
Oh, nice bull hook combo on that beat. I mean, on that blossom, but it's not enough to unfortunately stop it.
Indeed, it's not. T-Bag's coming out on the payload by Master Link. Just gave me some squats showing off his kneecaps there. I gotta say, I didn't like that engage actually from NA. I thought it was admittedly not the greatest engage in the world, but Eclipse, they didn't capitalize on it. They didn't capitalize on the bongo. And because of that, NA were able to steam their way through with that pole blossom. Mute on this McCree now, but it's filthy Reindeer, that was filthy, my man. And here comes the backline, a shatter. It is a massive one. Stoops though, he is still kicking, and he's gonna find Ice-T. Your shatter's big when is your business as big as this arrow, my man. Stoops being the hero for Eclipse, and that team fight. Crowder alongside him fighting with a lot with that humongous whole hog.
What an absolute unit of a man there.
Oh, indeed. One may, if this was Overwatch thing, we would be a chat of the match after that. Oh my goodness, Ice-T gets too aggro. That's the Bongo son. Respect the Bongo. He gets melted instantly. He does find Stoops, but Crowder is still alive. He's basically a third DPS here.
My will made real.
Phil Reindeer going back onto his Arisa. They want to commit to this Del Barrier here. It was working pretty well for them, and I feel the D.Va served their purpose. They got the eat they were looking for, and they go right back to Del Barrier. But they look at this. Stoops already built up an arrow. Oh, Hyder coming from the right side, finds Master Link, but Legit Hammer's turn is still that baby is kicking. And oh my goodness, here comes the multi-core Legit Hammers. He's burning off some steam!
This will heal you.
He has that golden hammer for a reason, ladies and gentlemen. His Torbjorn is spicy.
The power of destruction.
Snoops though still has his dragon. There is no diva to eat this dragon now. This is where you can look for your opening here. Crowder tries to take high ground. Master Link though scares that Roadhog away. You're not taking the high ground. He is Crowder so low, but the whole hawk it has space. It has all that space with that dragon making it for it. That hawk gonna get all that damage, but way to take it down. And the boot kill both things on Master Link, who tried to boss him from behind. Eclipse. Coaching right through, staggering through into a bit. Oh, and T-Bat's going on Snoops. He wants to remind, yes, indeed, he's the reason why they took point 2. Shatter comes in, it does clip, but the beat from Zordon is grand, I would say. It saves the target to a shattered. Multicore comes in. Master Link on this bastion now. He wants to find a pick here and there. Maybe he can find a kill. Billy Reindeer will find blood though. He finds Crowder. High noon. It's high noon, ladies and gentlemen. Bongo placed by Billy Reindeer, but he is taken down. But the Bongo is not cancelled. And with that Bongo in place, the damage is there. And NA will melt their opposing foes. Little Conky has a Bongo ready. And look at this. A dragon already built again. Snoop's just being a monster on this Hanzo. Full Duro barrier being committed on the side of NA. Popping out this Sigma here. I honestly prefer over the Orisa Sigma. Usually only see Orisa Sigma when you want to pocket a certain target like a Doomfist. But there's no Doomfist. But that step there, there is indeed a Death Bastion mute on this Echo now. Finds the blood he is looking for. Crowder walking in the backline. He has some charge. The hefty boy this Zarya is. Broke Reindeer. He's fortified though. He's gonna take some of these. Anti-nade, proudly ready. He dies, but it's on to the Orisa. He has to be careful here. These DPS still kicking, and oh my god! Legit hammers! He dies, but not in vain. He fights 2 there, but the Cold Western Dragon is so grand. It takes down Ice-T, finds Master Link, also actually cancels the tank. And Eclipsed Academy, they're gonna take it with 11 seconds on the clock. 3 points on the scoreboard here. And they old management, they got full capped, all 3 points taken, 11 seconds. That is pretty good for NA potentially. If they get a better time mate, this might be bad for Eclipse. Their goal here is to full hold this. They did, or at least hold it to overtime. They do not want to give NA old management the better time bake here.
Ready for battle.
Legit hammers, we sticking to this Torbjorn here. We're gonna see a Ryan Diva coming back out. We saw it on their defense on point 2, but they're gonna commit to it here on attack. I'm assuming Budweiser's gonna switch to the Mercy here. Master Link, he's gonna be playing the Pharah. Del Barrier being committed on the side of Eclipsed Academy. They're gonna have that May though, and I am so glad to see some Ashe here tonight. Ashe, my opinion, being a very good hit skin after her recent reworks. She can build up the ult so fast also. She has to be careful because this Sylvie Ranger is on that Diva and can contest her. Potentially stopping Snoops here on this Ashe to kill this Pharah.
2, 1. Attackers incoming.
So they're pushing left side, but I don't think there was a Lucio. They do not see the Lucio here. Boop comes in from Cycle Zordon, but
he's the one who gets booped. Cycle Zordon tried to cheat to get sneaky boops and they end up being the one booped themselves.
Bit of a misplay on the side of Eclipsed Academy. Zordon probably kicking himself after that one. And now, with no Lucio on the field, and hey, they push straight through. Good news is, Roger God jumping off for the just for the reset here. Good news though, the point was not being pushed there at all. They could definitely recontest it. It's not the end of the world for the Eclipsed Academy here on point 1. Little Kagi going on this Reinhardt. In fact, the Ryan Sawyer comp will be committed here. They don't want to play that Dopier comp anymore. Widowmaker for Master Link though, and will be caught by Mute from that headshot from that Mei. It's deadly. There is no fault damage on that Mei headshot from Mei ultimate fire there. Legit hammers death by little Kagi. I mean, Kiko in the middle. Kakiga, who was a bit pushed up. But Lee Rowdy himself, alongside Philly Reindeer, they were also pushed up a bit too far. Crowder just melts the opposition. Both the Diva take it out, but Legit Hammers is still kicking. His turret fights both DPS actually. Clips. That's it, Coalescence and a half. Yunter gone, popping cold there. I'm not gonna lie to you, Psycho. A bit of a waste of an ultimate. That nothing of value coming out of that coal. They could have stayed that next team fight.
Zoning ideas there. Who knows?
Who knows? Who knows? Master Link finds first blood. Stoops is down. What is the bomb? It's blocked though. But when it's not get blocked, it's Master Link. He's fighting headshot after headshot. Zordo, the beak is taken out, but we can pop it. And hey, they can push it right through. And Moira, Zundra gonna get staggered the boop for a kill from Budweiser 69. Nice. The recontest will be here though. Here comes
nice counter shatter.
It was indeed a good counter charge. Ice-T counter charge there. Oh damn, we go to the Kakiga. He cannot be kept up with the dragon. It's so grand. Soups. Big quarter is hard. Look at he might have a kill. Mute on this Genji down with Shimada Bros. The Super Shimada Bros. The Mario Bros himself. He's on the field now, ladies and gentlemen. Sauzon finds the kill. The Hammers punch them in the jaw. What the pin? Ice-T is taking Kakiga for a ride. When Zordon is there, the peel from the support on the side of Eclipse are so good. Zordon making up for that mistake.
60 seconds.
60 seconds now on the clock here. Crowder. He's so sure this Winston late, but he's looking at this primal rage. That
Filthy Reindeer's on top of the point right now. It's being sneaky. They might be looking for a back cap.
I think he's gonna touch point, babe. Psycho.
Oh,
but
he's being contested
now. He might be demacked if he's not careful. Soup's on the doofus hunting him now. He will scare him away, but Philly Reindeer has to go back. He is not with his main tank, but you know who the main tank's with?
Oh, a huge fire strike! And then a huge shatter!
Oh my goodness, Ice-T! He's pulling a
dueling coalescence on point here.
But oh my god, Psycho! Crowder! Crowder rages! Fights two! Crowder being a total god tier tank for this Eclipsed Academy right now! Clutching it out after a massive shatter like that! But Major Core again coming up for the Genji! Doesn't fight much though! Genji in 2020, low W!
Hammer finds 2 kills!
Hammer does find 2 kills, the D, but Mew Hammer
bomb's coming in!
On Big Manny! Bob comes in!
The car's moving! The car's moving!
But Mew is still alive! Kakiga, he's fighting for a friend! And oh my god! NA! Clutch it!
Woo, that was close.
Oh, if you are an NA fan, you are wiping your forehead. You want this series to end now. If you're a Quid fan, you're clapping. This is what you're looking for. This is your chance to get the better time bank. Crowder sticking on this Winston. He was kind of a Giga Chad on this character, on getting 2 kills with Primal after a mass shatter. Shatter comes out and finds Master Link, and a seismic slam comes in and takes down the Reaper. A lot of your damage is now gone. Only Torb is still alive. Turret taken down point, and they're going to disengage. And probably the smart play here is to get out in time. Mute. Oh, also my spectator. What the? Mute. Fighting. Some private value, but he gets taken out. Legit Hammers finding blood, and a shadow of Ice-T is so massive.
Meteor strike.
Little Kong tries to go for a pin, but misses. Snoops commits Meteor Strike, but I'm assuming that's where he's gonna swap characters here. You don't want to play Doomfist on point 3. Mute gets taken out. It's spawned actually. That's very bad. That a lot of your point presence on point 2 potentially gone. Awesome. Master comes in. Zordon poofs him away, but it's too late. Too little. Too late. The kill on Zordon is there, and indeed that is it. I don't know if you contest this. Crowder will try though. He's not done just yet. He's probably probably will stall, and maybe it might be good. Mute does find legit. High noon. It is high noon, ladies and gentlemen. Beats being committed, keeping that McCree high noon up, but there's no one to get hit. Ball being thrown in. Will find Drogon, but Mute is on a rampage. Master Link down. Shatter is absolutely massive. It's benefiting this McCree. Lee Redding is down, but Ice-T is swinging away. Oh my God, I want the points. Unfortunate for the side of Eclipsed Academy. They could have held that potentially. Zordon got a point for a second, and it gets capped. Pin comes in from Ice-T, but he's so far and he's got the back up. I would say if he wasn't being peeled for, but the peel is there. Ah, Shatter! What a destructive attack so far on this third point of NA old management. They have been looking for blood, and Ice-T is looking absolutely insane on this tank. Bastion coming in with Soups. Bubble onto him to keep him up. But someone's got the touch. There it is. Touch comes out, and that's what you're looking for. Snoops finds Ice-T for the multi-course committed. Solo onto Snoops. He is taken down. There's no Bastion. All that damage gone. Coalesce from the ready and taking these tanks up. You have a beat also is being committed, but why they're committing that beat? My Master Link's back into the fight. Mute, take it down. Hi, dude. There's the being blocked though. Absolutely fantastic block from Kagiga. Nothing can be done there. Shatter not fighting anything. But Soups, all the space in the world. Just destroy the DPS on the side of NA. Eclipse, clutch it.
You have failed your team.
And in the words of Crowder, you have failed your team. But NA, they're not down just yet. They have the bomb ready.
They can hack the Ryan shield out and get a free bomb.
They can indeed, but he's looking for the Bastion actually. But he has to be. Indeed, he is best looking for the Bastion. He gets the Bastion. Bastion hacked. There's the bomb. It will probably catch two. It does. But this is so solvable. This is what you're looking for if you're in a overmanagement. But Eclipse, they might lose this here and now, but they got it overtime, ladies and gentlemen. They're looking for just that, and Eclipsed Academy will have the better time bank.
Anybody's game now.
Score.
Indeed, it is anybody's game. This has been one insane game tonight. I am losing my voice, freaking out about these two teams duking out. Oh my goodness, phenomenal! You cannot pinpoint a single player because every single one have been playing phenomenal on both sides. Tank, support, DPS, all have been great on every single side. On both on Eclipse and NA.
Ready for battle.
We're gonna see a bit of a
Double
silly champ
Bastion.
account. Oh! Bastionception coming in, and Christopher Nolan would be so proud of this Inception coming through.
30 seconds.
Mute going on the Junkrat. This could be a very spam-heavy comp, a lot of damage for the side of Eclipsed Academy. I like this pick. Dragon will be going on the Batiste and the Zordon on the Mercy. That's going to enable your Bastion. I really do like those picks coming out, especially the Batiste. Same thing coming out on the side. Almost the same thing coming out of the side of NA, but they're gonna have a different tank line, the double barrier, and also a Pharah who the Pharah will be pocketing. Concussion blast, the conk does not find anything, it hits the barrier, but that pull will.
Bastion's not protected.
Snoops has to move, but he doesn't move. Dude, that might have been a bit of a miscommunication there, Psycho. He might have been expecting the immortality field, but didn't get it in time. Eclipsed Academy, they want to hold this close, they want to hold this payload here. If they die here, it's okay, the payload will not have a lot of progress. They're not, never mind, they're backing up here. Eclipse, backing up, and with barrier down, Kakiga, he's gone, melted by the Bastion. Field being popped, but who can get much value out of that one? Maybe Crowder, indeed it is Crowder. Crowder finds Master Link. But this bar is being contested right now. Justice, ready for Barov, but this Bastion finds value here. Master Link finds just melting the opposition away. Zona rests Mute, but I don't know. You can find much here. Ice-T pushing up, trying to kill Snoop Zero. This dagger doesn't want the point to be held. Kakagi? That was a bit of miscommunication. I see. Well, Kakagi goes to the point by himself. His team wasn't ready. I don't know if Coach can hold get first point now. Ball was being committed for the heck of it.
But they have a grab tire here on the side of Eclipse, though. That could be what they need. They only need to win one fight.
Indeed, but Psycho, but they're gonna have to build that grab up. It's so hard to build Graviton Surge off and get to Del barrier comp.
True. Only 6% left though. Oh, the jump gets pulled down.
That's actually bad. We go. Pause.
What a time to have to pause.
Oh my God, Jargon. I'm not sure if he lagged out or if something happened there. AJ's in here now. I don't know why AJ's in here. He just joined in.
He's trying to fill.
Awesome. Okay, we're.
All right.
All right. We're commentating right now. I gotta say, that is a leave and a half right there, and actually one of the most tense moments when it comes to ult use ultimates being built here. But what's unfortunate, all that ult charge built by Jargon is now gone for the side of Eclipsed Academy. Very unfortunate. They do have the grab almost ready. They almost have the shatter actually, and they almost have a tire. But I don't know if that's gonna be enough. Tank
Really
also. Tank is also. Oh, is Dragon? Can Dragon get back?
I don't know. He DC'd. We'll find out.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're faced with a tough decision here as Eclipse. Do you take the fight down a man, or do you try to retreat and give them more space? You could, the Moira has enough time if you back up to be able to recontest 6, but you're giving up that entire route up until the last point there to be able to do that. So I predict either that Eclipse is going to fire off this tire and all these ults that they're close to getting immediately before they lose anybody, or they're just going to back up and try to take another fight before the cart gets all the way. One of the two.
Yeah, we'll see what they do. 1 second, I'm gonna mute my mic quickly. I'm gonna drink some water here.
What map did Eclipse win again? They won Temple of Anubis, right? Or was it Nabani?
Eclipse won Nubani.
Okay, it was Nabani.
Mute. Okay. Do we have a full roster? Indeed. Oh, we got. Yep. It looks like Dragon's back. We got it ready from mutes. It seems like.
I don't see that.
Go to the.
Oh, they're good. Let's go. Okay.
Yeah, they're good. Ready? We're starting now. Okay. Okay, Dragon is back. He just appeared.
I'm gonna give him 10 seconds so they can read that and be ready. 10.
Countdown. Countdown, chat.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3.
Zero. Okay, there we go. Mute fighting for the Ice-T. Ice-T is down for the count. Be ready looking for the rest. Tire now being committed. And that's a fat tire right there. Both the pharmacy are down. That is one way to deal with the pharmacy if I haven't seen one. Mute Link. Bob's the. Oh my god, you can see the tank! Link! Oh my god! Absolutely just melts. Absolutely just melts Eclipse there.
What a Chad. Bastion main up in here. Colorblind. Take your pick.
Oh my goodness. Snoop, so much out of Dragon ready. Mute, oh, neck of this Genji. He wants looking for a touch here. Crowder gets his first touch. Dies though. Gets melted. Mute just trying to stall as long as he can. Does get the Bastion though. Oh, look at hammers. It's still up. And he's taking out your back line, ladies and gentlemen.
Bastion's back.
Back from that dead, and he's ready for more blood on his Gatling gun. Master Link! Absolute monster on this
MVPs
Bastion.
are gonna be hard.
Oh, they so are. That's the story where this match is over, though. This has been an insane game so far. Ball comes in, doesn't get much though, and it actually breaks. The Crowder backs up and doesn't want to get D-back here, and it gets D-back and it's all over. Hammer, looking for a kill. He will fight it. Shoots down. That's out. There goes your dragon. Your opening. Your lifeline. Slivering away. Kukagi stunned. Gets melted. Unfortunate. This Divas is always gonna stand for a tiny bit against the baby punch from the Doomfist. Blade melts up, and I don't know if it's enough. The immortality is still alive. Master Link, here he comes. Gets Middleman dash. Gets jumps. Rocket jumps. And this Bastion is insane. Kokiga trying to stay up as he can, but his team supports him not with him. Hammer. The flex being cancelled! What is this? What is this game so far? Counter to punch. Snoops. Whether the receiving end will be on Snoops, he is taken out by Ice-T. Ice-T mad about his punch being cancelled here. Hammer just going to town. Oh, and this is not looking good. You cannot touch the time. 6 points with a minute on the time bank for NA Ult Management. Eclipse. They got one hell of a chore for themselves right now.
Now I'm always confused because I feel like every season the rules change on this. If Eclipse pushes it all the way, is it a draw? Or do they get another round?
I don't know. We never
I feel
really
like
see
the rules change like every time, every other season.
I don't know. Actually, Psycho. Maybe we might see it narrow round. We might not. I'm right at the very moment. I'm not too sure about that. We usually never see a 6-6 round.
Yeah. There's no, it's high. I don't think it's even possible to push the card all the way in a minute and 11 seconds. I think you need to get it to overtime. I think it's good. The only way they can do it is if it gets into overtime. I think
it has to be. Oh yeah, there's not enough time at all. You're right about that. It's impossible to push it over time. They're going to have to push it to overtime. But Psycho, it is possible to see Eclipse push it into overtime. Never say never. Some may say we just saw NA do it. Eclipse could do it right back.
We do see Bastion.
Going on, Bastion. There's no Bastion on the side of NA Ult Management tonight. The pole is eaten by Crowder. That's actually one massive utility gone from the Arisa.
Bastion gets set up on point, but they rush him. He gets rocked and destroyed. Lego bricks everywhere.
It's disastrous, but Kokiga by 3! A clutch out of nowhere, this Reinhardt just by 3! He has a Shadow Fire Strike onto the Tracer! Are you doing this? Do you want to deja vu this Tracer? I do, because you are dead, son! This is looking like a point captured. Shatter built up! Kakiga has to find the opening here. He has to find the split end, the silk thread, some may say. He does find it. Both these supports. And there are bubs, but they don't get taken out. Hammer finds blood. Psycho Zordon is down. Mute coming back on this bar though, and there's so much damage.
But Snoops is popping off.
Snoops, he brushed his teeth. He did his math.
He is Wheaties.
He is going to Chuck E. Cheese tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Snoops is being a clutch god there. I don't think a touch they do though. Philly Reindeer gets back in time with the ball, but he's good to back up just for a split second. Gets back up, Pop drives the cards. 71% on this barrage from Mute. Immortality is down. Elati May. That is one of the most devastating ults of the game right there. Snoops down, Lee ready, going to your back, going. But a shatter is so good. Point captured. Window also be comedically ready by himself. Phil be ready, dude's gonna have to jump off the edge because that is a team fight loss there for NA ult management. Massive Lane trying to do the Widow duel here, but gets pelted in the skull by Snoops. Snoops here, trying to find another peg, and he can find legit hammers that will be detrimental with NA. He has his multi-core. This is there right now. Multi-core full. Is their team fight win? There it is, multi-core. But it almost is eaten. But the Drudge is canceled with Snoops.
Wow.
Snoops might fight it! The res comes out on mute! This Raider is still kicking! Ultragon coming out of the Battle Mercy fights two! The Battle Mercy! Is that Neptuno?
I think that's it.
Oh, it is it! But oh, the Jet Hammers fights 3! Oh my god, it was... What a game indeed. It was 3-1, but it did not feel like it. It was so close on both sides. NA ult management, they're gonna take it. Here on Real. Oh. This Bastion play, by the way, absolutely insane.
Oh. So we'll see win by NAL management with a score of 3-1.
Oh my god.
Close. 84 elims, 29,000 healing.
What?
Look at these numbers. 84 elims on the side of Jit. 84 elims and nearly 30,000 healing from the Lucio.
Oh my god, this game was
almost broke a hundo.
I might be jumping the gun, but that might have been the best game I've seen in Tier 2 so far, Psycho Mantis.
It was crazy. I don't even know how to begin to talk about who we give MVP to. I don't know. Like, I feel like you could argue for just about everybody that was in. Just about everybody that was in would not be a bad decision to pick.
That's what's going on right now. I'm jumping between tanks, I'm jumping between DPS. Like I'm thinking Snoops, but at the same time I'm thinking
But Mr. Link and on that Bastion and the Reaper play, but then legit hammers like every map they play, the Doomfist, the Torb, like.
And then there's there's the tanks too. Kakiga just getting absolutely
Crowder popping off, Filthy Reindeer with the huge bomb and eating that dragons.
And Ice-T shatters though. It's so hard.
And there's the support. I don't even know, dude. Like,
oh my god.
Okay, one thing's for certain. I know we're allowed to give out duos for MVPs if we feel like they're deserving. I feel like we're gonna have to give out at least one duo MVP to somebody. Because it's like one either DPS line or one support line or something like that. Because it's well worth it, and it's not.
Oh, it is. But that makes it hard because I
think we go with legit and Mr. Link and as a duo for DPS is the easiest way to do it. Because I feel like out of all the duos, other than maybe Kagiga and Crowder, I feel like Mr. Link and Legits were the best duo of the night. I feel like
Yeah, I mean, you're right. They were just absolutely explosive. I really want to give an honorable mention though to Snoops and Snoops was so fearsome tonight.
Oh yeah, we can give him an honorable
Especially-
mention too.
I really want to give him that one an honorable mention. I'm for support. I honestly don't know. I'm feeling like a Mooncat maybe a big O Tekino.
Was Big O Taquino their Lucio that was popping off and getting beat every fight?
Yeah, he was.
I'd be down with that. He got beat like every single fight on the body. It was crazy.
All right, and you want to give a tank to Crowder?
Yeah, Crowder or Triple L, either one sounds good to me.
I'm feeling a Crowder after.
All right, let's go for Crowder. I'm down with it.
Oh my god.
Oh, before we go, one more thing. I would like to give a shout out to Eclipsed, their water boy. I would like to compliment them, Mr. Blunt Smokers, as his name is. He's been giving the team water the last few weeks, and I've heard good reviews. This is a review from one of the players of Eclipsed after tasting some of Blunt Smoker's water.
Oh wow.
It's clean. It's cold. And that's what I call high quality A2O.
I just want to shout him out for that. I know.
Oh, okay. Is he calling himself the water boy or something? For Eclipse?
Alright, well, that should be all for us tonight, folks.
Indeed. It was a blast to commentate.
And I'm Psycho Mantis. See y'all next time.